If you didn't go and see Ghost Protocol, that's not a problem because I am going to show you Tom Cruise's favorite bike. The one that he used in MI2. Yeah. I met a crazy guy. It's not very often that I meet crazy guys like myself. And I met a crazy biker called Ikjot Singh Bhasin. He owns a lot of bikes, but he also owns the Triumph Triple Speed, the only one in India. Take a look and feast your eyes. Alrighty then, as promised, today on Living Cars, we're going to live bikes. This is Living Bikes for a change. And right now, we've got on the show with us Ikjot Singh Bhasin, who's a bike enthusiast, and he's crazy about bikes. Welcome to the show, Ikjot.
Thank you so much.
But tell me, how did you get into this biking culture? I mean, were you always a bike fanatic or it happened like a little later?
Biking, it's been 16, 17 years now. I've owned a lot of international brands to myself, ridden them, crashed them, all sort of stories. But I talk a lot about safety now.
Yeah, you do, I know that. In fact, Ikjot has been on the show before and we rode a Harley together. He's also the founder member of Born to Ride, which is a biking club sorts, and they do very responsible and safe biking.
Yeah.
But tell us a little about these bikes. Right now I'm sitting on a new generation Enfield and there is the grandfather. So tell us a little about these bikes, and that's pink color.
This one is a 1969.
1969?
Yeah, this is a 1969 Enfield, and I think this is the only retro which I like, apart from the Harley or the Java I also have. The decision of making up a color was very easy for me because
that was easy?
Yeah.
Pink?
My son screams one day and says that all these bikes what dad's got are mine. So I'm like...
Batao, abhi se will bana raha hai.
Abhi se. My daughter's like, main kya karun? So I said, okay, I'll make you a very special bike.
Awesome.
And that's how it came to be in pink color.
She loves the color pink.
And I had handwritten Harsheen, that's her name.
Oh, her name's written on it?
Yeah, on the bike. So that's how, this is her bike. And
okay,
it looks lovely.
We're going to give these two mean machines a spin and then we're going to ride his other bikes also. He has a collection of bikes. That's why I said he's a bike enthusiast. These two bullets are going to be ridden right now. And later on, up ahead in the show, Tom Cruise's favorite bike. Right now, we're sitting on these two beauties. The red one is a 350 Yamaha, right? And this one's a Java.
Yeah,
and that looks like a new Java. I mean, this bike is like unheard of now.
No, it's a lovely machine. It's a 69. Yeah. It's got a whole geometry to itself. It's two-stroker and then it's got this twin exhaust. It's got this twin exhaust. Yeah. They look very macho. And the best part is this was lying with my uncle and just lying idle. It was done, again, a scrap condition. So I just मजाक में asked him like, क्या करोगे इसका? मुझे भी नहीं पता. I said, मुझे पता है. मैंने कहा क्या? तो मैं कहा आप खाली फॉर्म 2930 साइन कर दो सेल लेटर का, बाकी मैं देख लूँगा. Then only I would like to spend on it. So then I showed him this. तो कहते मैं वापस ले लूँ. मैंने कहा आप साइन हो गया. What I like about the RD is that it's too much of a two-stroker and the sound
But I remember this one, because I remember when I was really young, I think I was like 4 or 5 years old, one of the guys in our colony had this and all the girls and all the young aunties drooled over him, So this was like the macho bike of that time.
This has been a super bike in the 80s ends and the 90s. This was, there were only 7,000 made for India. And still it is very difficult to own one because they're very pricey and the spares are very difficult. And this has been like a super bike, man. It's amazing. I think it's a fast, quickie machine. It's a very lovely machine.
I've been waiting for this part of the show because now we're going to show you that bike that I've been talking about. Tom Cruise's favorite bike, straight from MI2 and a Harley Davidson. Let's go and check it out. Come. Whoa, what a ride. I had a lot of fun on the way, seriously. I was in the Harley and Ikjot Singh Bhasin was on his Triumph. Actually, this is also his. But tell me, Ikjot, what is this fascination with number one? All his bikes, I don't know if you've noticed, but all his bikes have the number 1, 0001. What's the fascination with number one?
I just try to get the number one and it's been actually a fact that I get the number ki parchi before the delivery of the bike.
Wow, not bad. So the registration of the bike is done before the bike.
It's all his grace.
Fantastic. But tell me, These are two very different bikes, and
Very different.
You know, we just rode the Enfield before this, and those are different bikes. You know, those are for city driving and everything. This too, for example, this is a street bike of Harley, so you could really use it for a lot of city driving. But this one, do you really take it a lot out on Delhi roads?
Honestly, this is the second favorite.
The second?
Favorite.
The second favorite. What's your first favorite?
The Honda Goldwing.
You've got the gold wing?
Yeah, I also have the Goldwing.
He also has a gold wing. That's like the father, the grandfather of all
That's
cruisers.
the Rolls Royce.
That's like the last level of a cruiser. But where is it?
It's gone for the workshop repairs. I usually get my mechanic from Saudi, and he comes specially to just get that bike done.
His mechanic comes all the way from Saudi Arabia just to service his gold wing bike.
Yeah, because it's a very specialized machine altogether. It's got airbags and GPRS reverse gear, and it's a flat inline straight 6-cylinder.
But Ikjot, coming back to your Triumph, let me tell you that this is the same bike, I mean it's the same kind, which was used in MI2. So Tom Cruise rode a bike like this, and apparently this is the only one bike in India. Tell us a little about it.
Very different technology, 3 cylinders, straight flat.
3 cylinders?
Yeah, that's the different thing. That's why
I think that's
what
the
is a
only bike
Triumph?
right now with a 3-cylinder.
The Triumph is about a Tri means 3 and oomph means the oomph factor. So it's named Triumph in that manner. All the machines from this table are 3 cylinders.
So try oomph. Oh.
Yeah.
Nice, wonderful. What about this one? This is the Harley, this is a 1200cc engine, right?
That's a 1200cc V twin,
Yeah,
and
V.
it's designed by the Buell. Now Buell is a series of Harleys which are more into fast bikes. So you can call it more of a street bike rather than
this is not a cruiser.
No, it's not a cruiser.
But it feels awesome, rides awesome, and I just wanted to know a little bit, about what you do, because I probably want to get into the same trade so that I can also own so many bikes and make a lot of moolah. So what do you do for a living?
Well, I have petrol pumps. I'm a dealer for BPCL.
He has his own petrol pumps, no wonder.
I'm the 3rd generation in the trade. So it's coming from family.
But has it ever happened? I'm just intrigued. Has it ever happened that you're going somewhere and you have an empty tank?
It happens a lot with me because everybody, apart from who doesn't own a petrol pump, never looks at the needle.
There's a saying in Hindi, हलवाई अपनी दुकान की मिठाई नहीं खाता. So Ikjot Singh Bhasin never gets his car filled with petrol.
नहीं, I do, but मैं सुई नहीं देखता.
Awesome. It's been wonderful talking to you, Ikjot. Thank
My
you so
pleasure.
much.
My pleasure.
Thank you for the wonderful ride. God bless.